Let's see. Jinquan with the $5 super chat. Hex staking. Why not just liquidate derivatives such as Trio? Actually, I don't know, man. Come back to me on that one. Let's see. Mike Tyson with the $20 super chat. Third one. I wouldn't do this for anyone else but you, man. I'm thinking about let's see, dumping all my cash into Hex. I've been DCing for the past 3 weeks. What do you think I should do? Dump my whole truck? Not financial advice. Over a certain period of time, it's possible just over the market weakness, we might be able to get like Hex for about a penny or 2 pennies cheaper at the most. But definitely, if you're thinking about like, hey, I've got about a third, like do a 30 or do a third right now. You know, I mean, obviously, I would have liked you to catch it at like 4.1 or something like that, but we're still under 5 cents. So I've said this before: you want to buy your Hex under 5 cents. You know, this is the asymmetrical zone for your crypto in terms of Hex, because if you buy Hex under 5 cents, you're literally getting better. If we ever get back to all-time high, which I believe we will in the next 2 years, you are locking in an 11x on your capital. You buy it at 4 cents, you're catching even 16 plus. 3 cents. It just keeps going higher and higher and higher. So the lower the price goes, the more multiples you're locking in. But locking in, even right now, you're locking in at the very, very least. You're locking in about 11x before a new all-time high. That's how big of an asymmetrical bet this is. So at the worst case right now, like you buy some Hex, right? You buy $100 of Hex today. You know, obviously not financial advice, but you buy $100 of Hex today. Worst case, it turns to $40, and then over time, it ends up turning into about, you know, what is that? Like $1,100. Not too shabby. That's before the new all-time highs. Pretty powerful. So that's yeah. And then plus Mike, we're gonna be talking later. So for shout out to you, man. Let's see if I missed any other super chats. I don't think I did, but just in case, let me look. Oh, I did already. Shit. Sorry. Shout out to Mike Tyson, $10 super chat. I'm really debating dumping the rest of my cash into Hex right now. I'm not sure if I should do it on DC. Yeah, I think I must have missed a couple of your super chats. My bad, bro. Blue Jay with the $50 super chat. I appreciate you, DCC. Oh, dude, hey, man. Thank you so much, man. You've been a good supporter of me for a long time, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. Let me know if you have a question or something, man. I'll get you, bro, for sure. Oh, look at that. Bobby H, Cuatro Cinco News. Shout out. I wasn't sure if you guys were still doing that anymore. Yeah, that was it's a good channel. Check out Cuatro Cinco News. Yeah, you guys, I've been very, very busy the past days and stuff like that. So setting up interviews and doing all kinds of stuff, and then the media run I did for the courses and stuff. So I'm getting in the groove and swing of things. And if you want to hang out with me and anybody else of the Hexkins out here in Vegas and stuff, come out and stuff. You don't have to buy a ticket to PulseCon if it's not happening anymore. I'll find out what the fuck's going on, dude. But shout out to you guys, man. Let's see if Mike Tyson, if I buy Hex under a penny, I'm going to fly to Vegas and kiss you, Miguel. What? Miguel for president 2024, baby. Yes, sir. Well, you got to be 35 to be president, but I will be president. I'm saying it on YouTube. One day I will be president of the United States. Shout out to you, man. Let's see. Moonpill the Rational Optics. Yo, DCC caught Richard Hart on the Saucecast. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, we've set that up. I actually have an interview lined up. Well, we're working on timing and schedule and stuff, but I will be on the Saucecast. I would say within the next month or two and stuff like that. Yeah, this next time I go to Miami, I'll probably end up being on the Saucecast and stuff. So shout out to Rolo and stuff. He's a good dude, man. President of Hexco. Shee. Let's see. Okay, I caught up to all the messages. Nice. 2 energy drinks? That's right, 2 energy drinks. If you guys give me enough time, I'll put another rollie on too. Yeah, I've literally I just talked to my guy and stuff recently. I've been trying to get my hands on this one. I think it's white gold or platinum. I can't remember. I just saw it at the store and I was like, hey, put me on the list for that one. And I'm also thinking about getting a Meteorite. What is it? A Meteorite Pepsi white gold. So if I can get my hands on one of those two, I'm going to. But I'm gonna try to pay retail for them and stuff like that. So I gotta wait a little bit. But those are the next 2 Rolexes on my list right now to buy. But yeah, I'll wait on it. But if my authorized dealer ends up like saying he's got them, then I'm definitely gonna get them. Let's see. Kyle S with $2 super chat. Why not buy PBR and they'll go back to wait? I don't know what's PBR. If anyone can tell me what that is, I don't know what that coin is. PBR. I don't know. But shout out to you, man. Did you and Richard Hart discuss the tornado debacle at all? A little bit. I can't go into too much detail, and just for privacy reasons and stuff like that. But none of us were affected. I've never even used Tornado.cash ever. I kind of stayed away from it because I've always paid taxes on all my stuff anyway, and got all my stuff figured out. Like California took a fucking bite out of my fucking ass last year, but not no mo. But shout out to you, man. All right, if half of us catch Hex and a penny, we're shutting down Vegas for a week. Yes, sir. Shit. Yeah, to tell you the truth, I've said this in the past, and people were like, "Oh, like heart attacks." When I said this, like, "Oh no, how could you, Miguel?" I said, if we ended up getting a thing where Richard, so I think Richard had talked about, I think people misunderstood what Richard said, but basically people were thinking that he said PulseChain's not going to launch until next year. It still could launch this year. Like my money's on November to February as being the launch date for PulseChain. Just FYI, what I believe. But Poker Bridge, got you. But I lost my train of thought. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Thanks, Franklin. Franklin sent a message and lost my train of thought. Miguel moved to Miami, fam. Maybe, I don't know. The humidity is fucking horrible, man. I like it a little drier, or I like the West Coast stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Meteorite Pepsi is one of my grails too, but that's gonna be tough. Yeah, it's gonna be shout out to Motley. Yeah, that Meteorite's, I know, but it's so beautiful. I love the white gold. I think it's like 18 karat white gold. With I think then it's got stainless steel on the outside, and that Pepsi is beautiful. But so I told him for either one. He's been able to get me watches in the past and stuff, because I've helped out I've helped out Fresh and Fit and them and stuff with some watches and stuff in the past. But yeah, we'll have to see and stuff. I want to get the one thing is I am trying to get the Meteorite watches, because they're pretty much going to go out of sale. They only have enough. From what I've been told, they should be out of Meteorite by middle of 2024. It's white gold, yeah, but by the middle of 2024. So basically, if you guys, this is just a pro tip. If you guys can pick up a Meteorite watch within the next year or two on the lows or something like that, it probably won't be the worst investment in the world, just because there's all these fucking environmental laws in the EU and stuff like that with meteorites and all this other stuff, that they probably will not be able to make any more Meteorite watches for a long time. So the Meteorite watch faces and stuff on any of those watches will probably really appreciate in value over time. But at the same time, it's going to appreciate more than Hex. No. So it's if you want some fun money and you want to invest in the watches and stuff, watches are not I'm up 2x on my watches and stuff. There's a watch. I bought a Tiffany blue dial watch. I never wear it on stream, but those watches, I bought for $15,000, and they've appreciated to at the peak there's a $65,000, but of course come down after the market popped a little bit. But if you buy some of these watches at really good prices and stuff like that, you can make a good 2x to 50% on your investment, which is pretty good, But yeah, they've been using the same Meteorite for their dials for years, but when it's gone, there's no. Yeah, exactly. That's so getting your hands on any Meteorite dial, Rolex, whatever, is going to be it might be a grail piece, I'll tell you this right here. So this is as a guy and stuff, obviously I can't say as a girl, but as a guy, getting yourself a nice watch is paramount. You get more respect. You feel better with it. Just all around, it's definitely something as a guy you should definitely strive for it. Get yourself a nice watch, especially if you worked really hard. You deserve one, But you don't have to go crazy or nothing like that. But one good Rolex watch and stuff, and I would highly recommend Rolex over any brand, because Rolex is just it's the mainstream thing that Richard talks about, where it's got brand value. It's what are you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing Louis Vuitton or Gucci or whatever. Even though it's dumb, people understand oh yeah, so it's that sort of thing. But these watches are really well made. They're really nice. They last forever, and they're really good. Just make sure to always get boxing papers and double check on everything. But shout out to you, man. Another thing too is a nice card, but that's a fresh showed me that shit, man. That shit's crazy. fresh over here buying fucking $1 million of cards, man. Fucking hilarious. Yeah, DSG, shout out with these. I think that's Australian. but with the $31 Australian, is it still worth buying Hex now and staking it for like a year, like an RC20, even though PulseChain launching the launch of PulseChain? Yeah, I think it is, but just you got to remember, you got to be staking. So when you're staking for, I only recommend staking for the minimum stake you can do is 365 days. This is what I tell my students all the time, and I'd recommend this to you. You should be staking nothing less than at least a T-share or more on a 1 to 2 year stake. Okay. The reason I don't like that is because like right now gas fees are cheap, but the interest you gain off the stake might not be could be eaten up quite substantially to like negligible because of the gas fees. If Ethereum's gas fees ever shoot back up to, you know, $50, $60, $100 plus, it could just basically make the stake redundant. So that's a lot of times why I tell people, you know, hey, if you're gonna start your staking ladder, hold liquid, maybe stake out 3 years and then all the way to 15, and then if you want, then double back and do the 2s and 1s. But that's fine. Just I would always keep you always keep a little liquid Hex, man. I think that's what I mean. That's personally what I would do. But right now is the time to get your stakes in because this, you know, the snapshot or whatever hasn't happened. Some people think like the snapshot happened already, Miguel. No, it didn't. The snapshot for the testnet happened, not the snapshot for the actual like PulseChain ecosystem. So right now is like do your stakes. Like what are you guys doing? Like go stake, go create your ladder or the beginning of it, or like create the parts of it now that you can or can afford. And then from there, over time, like if you just like, oh, I'm Miguel, I only got half my ladder done. Hey, look, you still got half your ladder done. Well, then you can rectify that later. But you know, this is the time now. You know, when this is about the cheapest you're going to get Hex. Like the worst, it's going to get another 50% dip at the absolute worst, I believe. And that's it. So you know, you got to do what you got to do. But thank you so much, DSG. Yep. Yeah, girls like the cars, watches respect for the guy. Yep. And you want both. You want both. I mean, trust me, me wearing a Rolex has gotten me so many more deals and gotten me into so many more rooms and stuff like that, and like interviews and all kinds of stuff just for being like that, because it's part of the club. Like sometimes like when it's kind of hilarious, but sometimes like you're out and stuff with guys who have money and stuff like that, and they're like, dude, Rolex gang, baby, Rolex gang, let's take a picture. Like you want to be a part of that. It just is what it is. I mean, you may think that's childish or whatever the fuck it is, but I mean, these are connections and things and friendships that it's going to last you quite a long time. So definitely always get a nice watch. Did I miss any more super chats before I get back to some stories? Okay, here we go. Tap 2 with the $20 super chat. How many 3s or 1s did you take to your hotel while you were there? Wow, Tap. Are you serious, Tap 2? Hitting me with that shit. No, sir. There were no 3s or 1s that went to my hotel room. Hell no. No, sir. Dude, you will not put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Absolutely not. I am appalled at you right now. Appalled, sir. I am deeply, deeply hurt by these comments. My God. Sir, I have standards. Anyway. So I was talking to this goblin, right? Tapping, did you super chat this twice, dude? Are you serious right now? Mother son of a fucking bitch. No. That did not happen. That did not happen, man. The FNF BTC chick. Oh, that chick is tall, bro. Yo, I'm like 6'1", 6'2", right? I'm a tall dude. This chick was on my level, bros. This was a tall that BTC chick that's like, hey, I have BTC. I have thousands and thousands of BTCs. So you're just telling people randomly on podcasts that like, hey, I'm just like a girl out here, no guns or no nothing, and like I got no security detail, and I just want to let you know that I have like $30-50 million in Bitcoin. That's right. You don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Jesus Christ. Tap 2, you monster. $20. You must be one of them good Catholic Mexicans. You know, I'm just, you know, you gotta shout out to my boys, man. You gotta protect the innocent, you know. Jesus, man. Damn, bro. But honestly, if Richard had told me, bro, all right, I ain't gonna lie, okay? If Richard had told me, bro, can you wingman? Like, he's like, hey, Miguel, be my wingman and like get these like chicks. I would take one for the team. Doesn't mean I smash, but I intercept. You know, I'm a team player. I would ruin my night to make sure, as a man of God, to help out Richard Hart. You know, to run a defensive scramble on these fucking 304s to get, because like a lot of times, man, there's like one good looking chick and this pack of fucking heifers, and sometimes you gotta run fucking. Oh my God. Damn, dude. Damn, Tap2. What have you turned my stream into, dude? What have you turned my stream into? The way you smile says it all, bro. No, man. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, kamikaze pilot wingman. Fuck, bro. Yikes. But yeah, man, that girl, that Bitcoin girl who's like, she was a very strange lady. Like, I'm not saying nothing bad about her in terms of, I actually think she probably had a little bit of mental problems, if I'm being honest, because she seemed very, very, very off compared to like most girls you meet. Because like, you know, we all met like normal girls and stuff like that, and then you could look at some of the fresh and fit girls, right? But like, she was extremely, extremely off, man. And I mean, you see how she was acting and stuff like that. So that is wild, man. It's just like, it's just nonchalant. Like, oh yeah, all the people, everyone. Who the fuck doesn't have couple thousand Bitcoin? I mean, like, just plebs and shit. Like, the fuck out of here. Fucking hilarious. But yeah. Don't get a heart attack, dude. Don't worry, bro. I'm cool, bro. I'm good, man. I've been working out a lot, man. Shit, I'm down a lot of weight right now. I've just hit like 249 right now. So I'm 249 pounds, and just I'm gonna keep slimming down and stuff. I'm on my cut right now, man. So heck yeah, man. Let's see. Keep your Timberlands on for that good grip. Yeah, I mean, that is the most New York shit ever. I ain't gonna lie. I have used the old Timberlands in the bedroom before. Gotta hit myself with that fucking Creed Aventus, sir. Just smell like money. Oh my God. Okay, it would be funnier to have Charlie as a wingman. Oh my God, dude, that's just gonna be hilarious, dude. That'd be fucking funny. Like, shit, you gotta be careful in Japan, man. Like, there's gaijin hunters out there. I don't know if you've heard this and shit. Like, MLD talks about this shit all the time. Like, there is a pack of like Asian men and Asian women that primarily hunt gaijins. So they all they do is fuck foreigners and stuff like that. And very aggressive people, basically. Like, it's like so aggressive that like people who are that live in Japan long term avoid these people, because like it's like they're trophy hunting. They're spear fishing gaijin and shit for fucking like. Oh man, amazing. Franklin's like, what? His picture's like, you don't say, do you? Like, might have to take a trip to Japan, you know. Oh my God, that sounds like a fun problem to have. Yeah. Right, man. Nellyville's right, man. Come on, Tap2, man. DCC's a man of God, you know. Padre, Hijo, Espíritu Santo, Amen, Dios. You know. But yeah, man, that's yo, but bro, man, I will tell you, man. Like, my boy Richard got game, man. Like the first time we were eating at this restaurant called was it Wagyu or Mao? It was a Wagyu or Mao, one of these two restaurants over there. Pretty cool restaurant. I mean, Richard came in like so he was having dinner with his father, and then came over here, and then literally like saw two girls at the restaurant, picked up these two chicks at the restaurant, and then came into our restaurant when he came to see us and stuff, like almost like 2 hours later. Like, he came in with two chicks and stuff, and then left home with those two chicks and stuff that first night, man. I'm just saying, man. You know, shout out to my boy. Dude, this stream has been wild, you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man. And man, sign up. You guys need to sign up for the Citadel, man. This is where I talk all this shit. We meme it up. We just do all kinds of crazy shenanigans inside inside of the Citadel and everything like that. If you join up the Citadel for every month that you end up staying at the Citadel, you get $50 off the next Crypto Mindset course, as well as you get all types of invitations for the next Crypto Mindset meetup. We're planning to do a giant, big ass fucking party for all the guys in the Crypto Mindset courses and stuff like that from Moon Gang. Hopefully sometime early next year is kind of when we're planning the next one. And it's first come, first serve for the people inside of the Citadel. We're also going to we're going to launch the first ever merch line, Pepe merch line. We're going to give the first ever Pepe merch line and stuff like that. It's coming out pretty soon. I would say within the next month and a half or so, we're going to end up having the merch line come out. And the first people that are going to be the guys that basically have joined the Citadel, which is right here. And we got much more. There's a weekly newsletter that we do every single week and stuff. So I think it comes out every Monday. We do a newsletter like this. So just to give you guys a little bit of an example. Oh, wait. Tap 2. Sure, he's a man of God, but if that God was Eros, the God of love. Tap 2, bro. I mean, well, okay, that's fair. But are memes allowed? Yes, they are, bro. I mean, like, we give you hits. We give you hits like this. Like, we give you hits like we give you hits. And much more. There's a couple other ones I got in here, but I can't play them and stuff because like those are the other ones are all copyright restrained. But we get buck wild in the chat and stuff. We're growing it right now. The Citadel is in its alpha. Over time, we are going to end up building this thing into a massive thing, and we're going to be doing all kinds of cool stuff. And this is the best place to kind of keep your nerve on what's going on in crypto, as well as a really safe place in between to kind of talk about crypto and stuff like that. And we're going to be talking to the groups. I'm going to be doing kind of voice chats a lot of the time and stuff like that. But yeah, man. What's that? Great merch. That's right, sir. Merch. Pepe merch coming to a store near you. But I mean, I know it's going to sell out. Like I already know, man. I've seen the design, bro. It's going to sell out. Freaking hilarious, man. And like, yeah, and we're also going to do things like this too. So I mean, you obviously, let me see if I can show you. Oh, do I have it? So yeah, we're going to be doing things. So we're going to be doing like a weekly newsletter like this. So every week you're going to get a weekly newsletter like this that talks about charting, fundamental analysis, on-chain analytics, that week's news, as well as we talk about basically the top 10 cryptos that we believe are going to make it and stuff. And Hex is on there. So of course, as soon as PulseChain launches, we're going to have Pulse news and Hex news. Obviously, we can only really just talk about Hex right now because I mean, of course, PulseChain's not out yet, but as soon as the ecosystem is built, we're going to have like Hex and PulseChain news and all kinds of stuff like as well. So it's a really cool service. It's only $100 a month. It's not bad. And then on top of that, like if you get in the courses and stuff, it's really like a $50, $49 service basically, because you get $50 off every week. And if for some reason like, oh, I can't make this course, you literally will keep it as long as as long as you're still in the chat. You can literally get like damn near like, what is it? Fucking $600 off the course and stuff like that if you only take one course a year if you stay with the whole year. And it's things like this. So it talks about like patterns of what Bitcoin's doing if you trade Bitcoin or you're just trying to buy the dip and stuff like that. Hodlers are taking advantage of lower prices. So this is some of the on-chain analytics that we're looking at right here in terms of like what are the biggest BTC and Ethereum whales doing right now, and what's the average wallet doing on a lot of the stuff is through Glassnode and stuff like that. A lot of really cool stuff and everything we talk about. These are some of the assets we talk about: Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, Atom, AVAX, BNB, DOT, Phantom, Matic, Sol, Solana, and stuff like that. And then there's the one that came out this week. We have Hex in here as well, and then I think we took out Atom and stuff like that. So some of the list changes over time, but we give like little reports and stuff of like how everything's doing, as well as like a news report. So really cool and stuff like that. So it's something that we've been planning to do for a long time, and then we've been wanting to concentrate the chats because I'm like, we're over here, like we've got over 16 plus chats with like 9,000 people in them and stuff. So it's like it's a little like crazy. So like, let's just get everyone in the same place, and that way it becomes a lot more efficient to answer questions. You can tell DCG's been around fresh. He sounds just like him. Ah, that's funny. Let's see. Hey, TCC, a bit late to tune in. What's going on? Normally, I'm gonna get one of your 1 minute shorts. Well, hey, welcome, sir. Shout out to Silver. Me and Silver will do a stream one of these days, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna catch Silver slipping, and then I'm like, we're streaming together. Then I grab him the real near choke, and then we're gonna do a nice, cool little interview. But yeah, man. Yeah, the newsletter is fire. I think I showed you guys the older one. So there's a newer one that's got like a bunch of hex news in there and stuff. And we also showed people like if you're into hex trading, we got some hex trading stuff in there, as well as like what we're looking at in terms of like what hex will do in the next couple of days and stuff. And that's updated weekly. And just to give you guys opportunities, it's just something really cool. It's a cool little thing to be like especially for people who are really busy, like, oh, let me just read. You can just read this email like once a week and stuff, and get kind of caught up, so you're not falling behind. And you can look in the chat, ask questions, and just like stay in tuned, man. That's the powerful thing, dude. Like we're really, I think we're changing the game doing this. Mike Tyson, shut up, take my money. Beautiful, man. Information availability is key within the that's what we've always focused on, that like community. But yeah, this is a wonderful thing. I think this is really cool, and we're gonna, and this is only the beginning. At some point we're gonna launch something called Black Ops. That's all I can say to it. Like I'm only saying this right now just to let you guys know and stuff. But we're gonna be launching something in secret. The details are only coming out for people that are in the Citadel or have taken a crypto mindset course, and that's as much as I can tell you guys. But shit, man, we're gonna do it, man. So yeah, for anyone that wants to join up, you can do it right here on cultivatecrypto.com. And yeah, man, I can't wait to see you in there and stuff like that. We're just waiting for the chat's loading up right now in terms of people, and then we're going to start posting all kinds of content and cool stuff in there. And then I'm just going to it's a cool way. If you want to get in contact with me, it's one of the better ways to get in contact with me, because I'm always going to be checking that chat right there, man. Platinum info for alumni prices. That's correct, sir. Secret Agent, what's going on? DCC, did you listen to Day Game podcast back in the day? Those dudes are still actually. I vaguely remember that actually, but to tell you the truth, I wasn't a religious listener of it. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure. A lot of people in the early days and stuff, PUAs and stuff like that, a lot of them just get burnt out over time, or they kind of spurg out, or they end up going into religion. That's what I've noticed. It's really strange. It's kind of like you have very few guys that just stick through it through thick and thin over time, but yeah, a lot of them get very strange. Either get married and they just go full religious or something like that, or they just like go full into. It's really strange and stuff. But yeah, anyway, for sure. All right, Jackie, do you think Hex will pump if PulseChain launches? Yeah, I think it will. So until the bridge, I mean, like once it's announced, we're gonna pump. Like, of course we're gonna, bro. Of course, we're hella gonna pump. Like, it's just like, yo, all Richard's got to say is this. All Richard's got to say this. All right, you guys. I'm gonna launch PulseChain's pretty close to launching. Richard's got to say the word. Hey, the developers have finished the code and stuff. We're getting close to launching Hex and PulseChain. Boom, the Hex price up and to the right. Sheesh. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. When's the snapshot? I mean, once Richard says like, yo, like the developers finish the code and everything like that, then more than likely the snapshot's very close by. So things get pretty crazy. I'm gonna tell a lot of my, like me and Charlie doing a lot of flash webinars and information and stuff during around that time. So if you guys want some of that information, maybe join up to the Citadel and stuff like that. We'll help a lot of guys out in the Citadel. But we're mostly saving some of the bigger and more informational like videos we're going to do to the guys who took the crypto mindset Q3 or Q4, depending on when it launches. Stuart, thoughts on proof of work 8-bit and Power 8 going parabolic now? I don't really invest into proof of work coins personally and stuff like that, but that's cool, man. Hey, I hope you make a lot of money, dude. And I would definitely just take profits into USDC and then, get yourself some Hex or something, man. But shout out to you, bro. Yo, blue collar grunt. I dream of a day out of wage slavery. Hey, it's coming, bro. It's coming. But then use the funds that you make out of crypto to kind of adjust your life. You know, if you're not gonna become a YouTuber and you're gonna stay more private and stuff, I would definitely use the funds to change and upgrade your lifestyle. But get into something that you actually are passionate about, and then because you have to fill up your days. Like, like it's fun not to be working for a while, but you have to do. You're eventually gonna get bored of not doing something throughout your day. Or like if you're married, your wife's gonna fucking make like, yeah, you want to do something, bros. So yeah. Did RH talk about the wallet? Yeah, we talked about the wallet a little bit and stuff like that, but I'll keep that. We'll keep that for another stream, you guys. We'll keep that for another stream. But let me tell you some crazy stuff that happened. And let me give you a little bit more Richard Hart stories and stuff like that. But that's correct, man. Like invest in yourself. I mean, for real, like it's the best investment you can do is into education and and changing your life and stuff, or starting a business if you like. But like buy the dip, and get into crypto, man. But once you've really started making some money off of crypto and stuff, use that money to change your life and the people you love's lives. And that's all I can just tell you, man. And if you really do hate your job, then quit it and maybe go into something that pays you less, but you're more happier with it and it's more sustainable. And then from there, spend the rest of your time researching into crypto and keep making yourself wealthier. And then from there, you like the quality of your life has only gone up now. Now you're less stressed at work. You got more money in the bank and stuff because of crypto, and you're investing. You have this long-term mentality, and then now you're just fucking winning out here, man. You're in the top 1%, man, of the world, man. Control of your future, man. Being master of your destiny. But let's get into it, you guys.